welcome on behalf of you all, Carrie Hartman. She is the President of the City Council, a great friend of the community, very receptive to our needs, our values. She, if anything I would say about her, she has been there for us at every issue and everything that relates to us as a Muslim in this town. But one of the biggest things that she played a major role was in the passing of the ceasefire resolution. She had the vision and she took a stand when everything was against, everything was for the war. And we in City Council in Toledo made a statement, a historical statement for a unanimous and unconditional ceasefire in Gaza. Please give her a big round of applause for her support.
Not only inviting me here, but for your advice, for your kindness, for welcoming me into your community. I'm just so incredibly honored. I also didn't know there was going to be so many people here today, so I'm a little nervous, but thank you for inviting me to your special day. I want you to know that as president of Toledo City Council and on behalf of the rest of City Council, we are always going to welcome you to Toledo. I think Toledo is the best city to live in. That's why I chose to live in it. I wasn't born here. I was born in the Midwest though, but I chose Toledo because of how welcoming, and I think my favorite part about Toledo is that, you know, I grew up in a small town in the country, and then I moved to a big city after graduation. But for me, Toledo is the perfect combination of the two. Sometimes when you're in your own communities, it can feel like a very small town. But then other days, like for me today, it feels like a very big city when you see a lot of people's faces that you've never seen before and you're in a large room like this. So thank you for having me. I just want to say that I know there's a lot going on politically right now, and things feel very volatile, not only in the Middle East, but sometimes right here in our own country, and where there may be politicians saying things like we need to get rid of certain people or we need to deport certain people. I just want you to know that in Toledo, we really value diversity, not just in ethnicity and religion or skin tone, but in age and in background and where you grew up and gender, all of it. We value inclusivity. Always. We always want to make Toledo an inclusive place where people desire to come to live the American dream, right? And then equity also, thank you. Or the Toledo dream, I guess. But also equity and fairness is incredibly important to me. And that is why it was so important to me to pass that ceasefire resolution last year. We were one of the first cities to do it. A few weeks after we passed it, I had the opportunity to go to a conference in Washington, D.C., where many council people came up to me and said, "How did you do it? We can't get ours passed. What did you do?" And I said, it was very simple. I just made some new friends, and I sat down with them, and I listened to them, and I listened to their concerns, and we worked together, and we got to a good conclusion. And it doesn't have to be that hard sometimes, right? If we just sit down and listen to each other. So thank you for welcoming me. Thank you for allowing me to be here. I love you so much.
Thank you so much. Eid Mubarak to you.
Thank you. Inshallah.